Hey guys, this is Sharon with Couture. Today I'm going to be showing you all of the new products that I purchased and I'm super excited. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes here for you guys to all show up. And let me grab my box. Oh, it's a big box. Okay, got that. Hey Jenny, thanks for joining me. Okay, hold on just a minute. I am also going to be inking a shirt today, so you want to make sure you stay till the end. Alrighty. Okay, who's excited? Are you excited? I can't wait to see what all I got. I actually have 3 shipments coming in, and this is the first one. Actually, I did have one a couple days ago. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's the first product. This one I'm so excited about. Hey Naoma, I'm so excited about this, I can't stand it. Okay, let's see if there's an easy way to open this. I'm just gonna cut it. Well, first of all, we have new scissors. They're called transfer trimmers. Look at these. Look how cute. They're pumpkins. They're wood pumpkin cutouts. I'm just gonna open them here so we can play around with them. Okay, so we have a small one. Hi Sheila. You love new stuff, Jenny, huh? Isn't this so cute? And then we have this tall one. And the great thing about these is that you can chalk on both sides. Both of them are chalkable, both sides. So that one I am most excited about. Okay, I think I'm gonna be making a big mess here. Here's the next thing that I am super excited about. I like this one equally as much as that first one. We have Christmas tree cutouts. Aren't they cool? So you can do, again, both sides. And we have 3 different shapes with these. So we have those 2 shapes. And then we have a medium-sized shape. So we have 3 different size shapes. Very cute, huh? I love, love, love those. Super excited about those. Okay, next, I guess we'll just do all of our surfaces here. This one is really pretty. So, hey Jessica. I just wanted to remind you guys that I am going to be doing some Facebook parties. So I would love it if you guys wanted to do some of those. They're real easy and fun. It just takes about an hour. Okay, this is the new burlap board. Isn't that adorable? So this is like a kind of like, I don't know how to explain this material. It's kind of like a cloth material, but you can chalk on it just perfectly. This is so fun and so classy. I just love it. It's really, really super duper cool. Okay. Okay, this is a chalk transfer tote. Now this is not new, but this is something that I ordered. And let's see what we have here. These are, okay, so this is a pennant banner. So let me show you what this looks like. I can figure out how to open it. Here we go. These are going to be super popular, and I can't wait to do some fun creations on these. So this is, let's see how this works. Okay, I see how this works. So it's a cute little pennant. You can see that, and then it comes with this little dowel, and you stick that in there, and you can totally chalk on this. You could chalk or ink on this, whatever you prefer. Isn't that cute? So you could do like a whole banner thing. You can link these up together, and you can do all sorts of different things with that. Like we have a new Nutcracker transfer. Hi Christine, which is not in this pack here. I just ordered it, but the whole Nutcracker theme is going to be really cute with this. And then it comes with the string to attach it. Okay, so let's put that aside so it doesn't get lost. Next we have chalk markers. And this is a small pennant banner. So let me show you the difference in sizes here. This is the one that you can like drape across a fireplace and make a whole big cute little, you know, a Christmas themed type banner. That's kind of how I envision it. So this one is smaller, and you can link a bunch of them up together. And you could like put, you know, we have those letters, so you could put Mary going across for Christmas, or, you know, Easter, Halloween, those types of things. You could do a whole bunch of stuff with that. Isn't that cute? So there's that. My gosh, there is so much fun to be creating. I cannot wait to start creating with this stuff. Okay, next I have a new paste color. Now we actually got, yes, good for birthdays and weddings. Very true, Jessica. We got a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but we got probably 10 new chalk colors, and the same for ink colors. I did not get them all, but I did get this one. This is one that we played with at conference, and I really liked the color. It's called Iced Coffee, but I feel like it was a shimmer. It's just a really cool color. I don't know if it looks like a coffee color. It's so cool. Okay, next we have transfers. Okay. Oh, so this one is the new Watts of Love. So I don't know if you guys know what our Watts of Love program is, but basically it is, Watts of Love is our fundraising program, and how it works is a percentage of every one of these transfers that's sold goes to this program. And what this program does is we provide lights to impoverished countries, and countries who have been met with tragedies like hurricanes and things like that. So when they're without electricity, you know, once the sun goes down, they can't do any kind of work. And so for these impoverished countries, when they have these little, they're like little flashlights that they can wear around their neck, and they can get so much done. Like they can give birth, you know, like if a woman were to go into labor late at night, they can continue working, they can go to school, they can do all kind, you know, like study for school and things like that. So it's an amazing program, and so that's what these this transfer is for. So this makes a really beautiful fall type of leaf that you can, not a leaf, a wreath that you can make, and then on the inside it says plant seeds of love. So I'm going to start doing Watts of Love Wednesdays, and so every single Wednesday when I come on, I'm going to be doing a big you know, a fundraising effort for Watts of Love. So it's going to be really cool. Okay, this one, Boo to you. Isn't that cute? I can envision using these for so many things, and then you can separate out the ghosts and use those, you know, in so many different designs. And we have Santa, Please Stop Here. Cute little Christmas one. Now, it's kind of hard for you guys to tell how cute these are until you actually see some projects that have been done with it. So if you go to my website, you can, and then you pull up what's new, that's the first tab that comes up, you'll see all sorts of different ways that you can use these transfers. And my website is Chalkn with Shae. It's chalkcouture.com/Chalkn with Shae. Okay, we got several new biblical ones, which are always my favorite. We have Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and that is Proverbs 3:5. This one is a super duper cute one. It's a snowman, and it says there's no place like home. Give me some loves on that one if you guys like it. Let me know what kind of things you're liking here with some loves. We also have Come In and Sit for a Spell. This is a Halloween one. And we have a bunch of Halloween words here. Spooky, black cats, Halloween, trick or treat, haunted houses, October 31st. You have a cute little spider, ghosts, jack-o'-lanterns. Isn't that cute? And then this is just a small give thanks. There's lots more, so don't go away. Eat sweets and be spooky. Oh, I got two of these, two of the Lots of Love ones. Okay, here we go. This is for the Christmas tree cutouts. So you can match these up here, and you can do fun little patterns on these cutouts in all sorts of different colors. So that one's going to be fun. And then we have Home Sweet Haunted Home. Cute. Now this one is going to be super cool on this board. That's going to go really nicely on that one. Okay. Oh my gosh, this one. There's no place like gnome. It's a build-a-gnome. This one's going to be terrific too. Okay, this one is just the letters that spell out autumn. And these are great for if you make those long boards, you know, like for a porch, you can spell out the words autumn. So that's going to be really fun. I'm getting ready to make a bunch of those. And we have just some Christmas patterns. Let's see, this one says Noel, joy, peace, all sorts of Christmas words. And then you have you know, like the candy cane look, and then snowflakes. This one is gorgeous. If you look this one up on the catalog, it is, or on the website, it's super duper gorgeous. Welcome fall. And we actually have a new surface that's going to look really good with this one. Okay, next we have this one. Trick or Treat, Happy Halloween. This is a big one. That one's really big. Okay, and then here is the pumpkin cutouts. So you can take your cute little pumpkins and make a fun little design with whatever color you want. And this one is very similar to our summer one that we had. It's just all these fall words, and you cut it in half, and then you can make, you know, put these in the fun different, you know, just like a board that has all the fun different fall colors. So this one's going to be super fun. It says autumn, pumpkin spice, football nights, leafy splendor, gratitude, fall breezes, crackling fires, hot cocoa, warm socks, Indian summer, sweater weather. Isn't that fun? You love the welcome fall, Jenny? You should see that on the website. It's freaking gorgeous. Okay, this one, Christmas countdown. So this one I saw, this was here last year, and I had just started right when I first started seeing these, and they went out of stock. And so I wanted to make sure that I quickly gobbled this up because I was afraid it was going to go out. But you can use these numbers for anything. It can be a countdown, you know, to anything, a birthday countdown or a wedding countdown or just so many different things. You could put this up on a kid's room and they can learn their numbers. So that has many different uses. I wanted to make sure I got that. Okay. Well, it looks like that is all of my loot, but I thought I had more surfaces than that, but maybe not. So I do have a project that I'm going to be working on. Hi, Janet, today. And let me just put this stuff away. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to play with next. First. Okay, so moving right along. So today we're going to be working with this t-shirt here, and I am going to do one design on the front and then another design on the back. So the first thing that you want to do always when you are inking a shirt is you have to use the sticky pad. So let me pull that off, and we're going to stick it underneath it, or inside it rather. And what this does is it holds the shirt steady so that it's not flopping around and stuff. This one's going to be really cool. Just the colors are going to be pretty vibrant. Oh, for any of you wanting to do a Facebook party, please comment below, Facebook party, because I am scheduling those for July and August right now. So I would love to do one for you and your friends. If you just maybe are not able to have me come out and do a home show for you, I would love to do a Facebook party because it's so much easier and you can get free stuff. Okay, so we're going to be using the Worry Less, Love More on the front. And then on the back, we're going to make this guy. So, this might take a little bit of time, but we'll see. All right, and I'm just going to do the whole thing in white because I think that's going to make it look really pretty. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So you guys probably haven't seen me work with ink much. I've been making a lot of t-shirts this summer, but I just really haven't been doing the live videos with the ink. No particular reason, I just haven't. Let me put this down so you guys can see. So I'm just putting this on the shirt, making it stick real good, making sure all the bubbles are out. Okay, and then we're gonna get the white ink going. Okay. You guys able to see okay? So this front part should go pretty quickly. And then I'm gonna need to get it dry before I go over to the other side. And that's sometimes the tricky part. I feel like I've gotten really pretty skilled at doing these shirts. When I first started, I was scared to death of the ink. But the more you do it, the less scary it is. And then it just becomes no big deal. See, look how quick and easy this is going. But of course I made my share of mistakes in the beginning. Jordan, what is it?
Cliff bar.
Oh.
Oh, are you off your live?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Can I
just
say something real quick?
Sure, if you wanna.
I was gonna make broccoli in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
But you have to have it has to be a head of broccoli. It can't be cut up because it gets too it's too mushy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can try it, but it gets too mushy.
Okay, well that's good to know. How'd you learn that?
Looked it up.
Okay. Sarah, do you need to press as hard with the ink? Well, you gotta get it through the silk screen, so yes, I would say you do. Oh, geez. Let's see, Jenny, so would the ink work better than the chalk if you wanted to ink 31 totes, bags, etc.? I would think it would be more permanent. The chalk, yes, you're correct. You have to use ink if you're going to be using shirts or any kind of fabric, because otherwise it will wash off. So if you wanted to, you could put some painter's tape around it just to make sure that you don't go off of the edges. But this one was pretty clear cut, and it wasn't so close to the edge that I thought I would mess it up. And it looks like I've done a pretty good job here. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It looks pretty good. So I have a couple of areas that didn't go as well as the others, and I'll point those out to you. There's a little bit missing from the M and the O, and a little bit from the S. So what I'm gonna do is, once this dries, I'm gonna take the transfer and I'm gonna just go over it again, because you can get it exactly just right. And it's real easy to just put it right over it again and then just go over it again. So that's going to be no problem. I'm not worried about that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use my hair dryer so that I can flip this over. And actually, I kind of feel like I shouldn't be doing this until this completely dries, and then I can flip it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this aside for now, and then I'm going to wash. I'm gonna wash this transfer, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over those areas that got messed up. And while I'm doing that, that can be drying more too. Okay. So I'm just gonna, this is my board eraser. I'm just gonna clean it off real good. This is much easier in a sink, but obviously I don't have a sink right here. Sarah, you're afraid for me to rush it? I tend to do that a lot. I rush things and then I mess it up. That's just kind of one of my downfalls. I get anxious. But I'll be careful because this is going to be a good one and I'm anxious to wear that. I've been thinking about it all summer long, to be honest. Okay, so we're just going to dry this off real good. I actually, I had bought this transfer for my mom because I had made her a pillow with these words on it because she is a worrywart. Like, she worries about everything. So I bought it for her for a pillow, and then I promptly lost the transfer. And I don't understand where in the world it could have gone to. So that is a big bummer. Okay, so this is a hair dryer. You want to use a hair dryer and not a heat gun when you're working with transfers because it will melt your transfer. I learned that the hard way. Okay, so this is cleaned. It's just perfect. Now I'm going to bring the project back. And I'm just going to lay it right on top. I need to stand up so I can see it better. Okay, I am only pressing down on those areas that needed help. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use my multi-tool because I just want a little. Jordan, where are you going?
Thank you, Kings Island.
Oh, that's right. Have fun.
Thank you. See you guys.
It's perfect. Okay, let's see. Any special laundry instructions for clothing when the transfer is complete? The only thing that you have to do is you have to heat press it. And I will probably go ahead and do that during this live because I think this portion will at least be dry by the time I get to it. And then you guys can see me do that. And then you just wash it. That's all you have to do. There's nothing special about it. So this part is done, but I'm going to dry it first before I flip it around, just to make good and sure that it's dry. It was already feeling pretty dry before I touched it. And Jenny, you can totally use this stuff on your 31 products. I mean, you know, the canvas ones. And that would be a great use for this. A great idea. And the great thing about the ink is that it's not ever going to come off. So if you were doing this with vinyl, a vinyl transfer, those transfers can sometimes come off, but this ink is never going to come off. So it's not going to be completely dry when I flip it, but it'll be dry enough that I can work with it. I think I'm going to wear this shirt tomorrow. Jenny, I'm glad you like it. It's really fun and cool, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna take it off, take this mat out. And I want to be careful here. I don't want to mess up the ink because it's not completely dry. I'm just being super careful. Obviously, the best thing would be to wait, like let it sit overnight. But since I'm impatient, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so next we have this one. I have actually used this one before. I have this on a frame right here in my office. And I'm going to put this up close to the top because I have short hair, so I don't need to worry about it being too far up to the top. And since it's such a big one, I need all the space I can get. Okay, so here we go. Now, here's where I'm gonna grab a larger squeegee. This is actually called the small squeegee, but now we have mini squeegees, so it's, to me, it feels like it's large. All right, so here we go. And I'm gonna turn on my heat press here too. Let that warm up. So this is gonna take up a little bit of white. This was actually not, yikes. I did not have all the bubbles out of here. Okay. It takes the heat press a little bit of time to heat up. I'm feeling a cold coming on. My daughter and my son both came up with colds while we were on vacation, and I do believe they've passed it on to me. But I can usually kill my colds pretty quickly with vitamin C. So I might feel bad for a half a day, sometimes a day. And usually I don't even feel bad. It's just more, I don't feel great. This is going pretty quickly. I love these ones that are motivational quotes. They're my favorites. Let's see. So what have you guys been up to lately? It is now mid-July. So the summer's going, as usual, pretty quick. And as soon as you know it, it's going to be right back to school time. I have my son is going to be a junior in college, and my daughter is going to be a sophomore in college. And then my youngest is going to be a junior in high school. So my kids are getting on up there. And it sounds like my son, who's a sophomore in college, is in there listening to SpongeBob SquarePants or watching SpongeBob SquarePants. I guess you're never too old for that show. We are almost done. Now this says A.A. Milne, but I'm not going to put that on there. I just don't want it on there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this ink away because I want to make sure I don't accidentally get anything on the shirt that doesn't belong. Because the ink is permanent, folks. So if you make a mistake, you're in a heap of trouble. And I'm just taking the stir stick and I am getting it off the edges as best as I can. Because you don't want that sticking to the edges, because then it sticks to the cap and then it's hard to get it off. Like this ink was a little, I combined a couple of inks and so it overflowed and now it's all on the edges. Okay, here we go. Now this is the tricky part because this one is, let me get a wet one here. This one is a large transfer and so it's going to be harder to get off. Okay. Oh, it looks fabulous, you guys. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I am missing a little on the E there, but I'm not sweating that at all. If I want to be really anal about it, I might go in and fix that. But right now, I'm not caring. Okay, so here it is, you guys. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's see. Sarah, you're at work. You're on your 6-day rotation. Your daughter's going to be a junior. Oh, your daughter's the same age as my son. Very cool. Okay, so now what I have to do now is I have to get the mat out of here and then I can use the heat press. So I'm going to use the hair dryer. Guys, give me some hearts if you like this. I love this, and I'm going to wear this tomorrow. I think this is going to be my new go-to shirt. Okay, so now let me get this out. This is the only part I hate doing when it's not 100% dry. But I think I can do it. Did pretty good. Okay, and I didn't mess up the front either. How about that? Okay, so now I'm gonna get a mat. Hang on a minute. Okay, so you guys are gonna get to watch me using the heat press. So the first thing that you need is a mat, and this is just it's just a mat. It's like a cushiony mat, kind of like an ironing board. So if you don't have a Cricut easy press like I do, you can use an ironing board. So that's kind of the material that this is. It's kind of like an ironing board. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay it on here. And so you want to use parchment. This is parchment paper. And I put the parchment paper on here, the bottom part too, because since that's not completely dry yet, I didn't want it to didn't want to get the ink all over the mat. So I have the parchment paper in 2 different places. Okay, now this is all heated up and ready to go. So let me bring that on over. Okay, so this is what a heat press looks like. So now I'm going to start it for 30 seconds. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep it in the one. I'm going to have to do this twice, at least twice. You don't, like when it's done, you don't want it to feel kind of chalky, for lack of a better word. Like you can tell when it's ingrained in there versus not. Like it feels like I just don't know how to describe it, but you can totally tell if it's ingrained. Like if it feels like it's part of the shirt, then you know that it's ready and it's good to go. But if it feels like, you know, you can just still feel that ink on there, then it's not ready. So I have to do this twice because the words didn't completely fit on my heat press, but I might have to do it a few times. Okay, so this is pretty hot now. And it feels like I'm gonna have to do it again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it one more time. So this heat press, I got it from Cricut. Let's see, if you don't have a heat press, what temp do you use? Oh gosh, I don't know that answer because I don't use an iron. I mean, I don't see any reason why you couldn't use the same temperature, but I don't, which is 330, but I don't know how high an iron can go to. I could probably find out for you though, Jenny. And you know what? You could probably even Google that answer. I just really like the heat press. It was expensive though, I have to say. I think I spent a couple $100 on it. But for me, you know, it's worth it because I use it all the time. And it's a business write-off for me. Jenny, I would think it could be a business write-off for you too. Okay, so we have, this feels pretty good. I might do it a 3rd time later. But now I probably should do that E a little bit more. I don't care. I'm not trying to sell this. This is for my own use. Sometimes I can be incredibly OCD and other times I could care less. This is one of those times. Okay. I wish that you guys could see what it feels like now that it's heat pressed, so you can feel the difference between heat pressed and not heat pressed. So I just got a new Cricut. Do you guys have a Cricut Maker or anything Cricut? You guys use the Cricut? I just got one, and so I'm trying to learn how to use it, and so I've been watching all kinds of tutorials. But it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to take a class at Joanne Fabrics to just kind of condense all the learning into one big thing. But I'm excited about that. And I actually used one of our transfers on the inside lid of my Cricut maker, so that was pretty cool. Okay. I'm probably going to do this a second time. And I think probably later I will add more ink into that E. Even though I've already heat pressed it, I think I can do it again. You have one that you barely use, but you want to see how I use it with... Now, is that the heat press you're talking about? You have a heat press? Okay. So this is done. I'm going to do this again. And then probably I should wash this before I wear it. But again, since I have no patience, oh, you have a Cricut. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so how I use it with Chalk Couture. Yeah, I am not completely sure yet. However, I did, let me show you these. These are really cute. So I learned how to make these paper flowers. Can you see those? I have this one and this one. So what I can use those for is, so with Chalk Couture, we do a lot of staging of our pictures, and people will use the pictures for a lot of their staging. So they'll put the flowers all around it, or they'll make a design, like we have a watering can and people will put the paper flowers on top of that. So there's all kinds of fun things that you can do with these paper flowers. So that's one thing that I plan to use it for. Oh, I forgot to set this. But as time goes on, I'm gonna for sure be coming up with other things that I can use it for. I just kind of felt like I needed it. No particular reason. I'm a crafty person and I just wanted it. Okay, so this one is done. And here's what it looks like. What do you guys think? I would love it if you could give me some hearts, just so that Facebook knows you like my stuff. Isn't that super cute? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining me tonight. And don't forget that if you would like to do a Facebook party with me, I will make it fun and you will earn some free products, and your friends will love it too. I am sure of that. So, yeah, and then also, if you are interested in making money with Chalk Couture, let me know too. Comment below money, and I will get you some information on that. So, and then also don't forget that we have a monthly subscription where for $19.99 a month, they will send out to you a brand new design. And so you can, it's just kind of like back in the olden days where you get a magazine, and you know, every month you'd get this new magazine and you just love it. And it's the same concept, but you get a new design, and then you get to chalk and have lots of fun with it. So that is our Club Couture. If that's something you're interested in, I have the information on this post. So Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.